Well, hello, everybody, and welcome in. It is a fabulous Thursday. Hope you're doing well. Real traders never trade alone. They trade with their fellow nerds like Don and Drew and Dwayne and Hal and Jim and Matt Jolly Wally, Roll Tide, Mike and Mo and Rick and Stacy and Vicky with an I. Welcome in. And before I forget, we are offering a lifetime access to the Discord for only $199. I was going to do $249, and I said, no, let's do $199. And so that's a limited Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal. So scoop it up while it is available. I'll try to have it in the description of this video if anyone wants to sign up for that. And come on in and be a part of us. It's a kind of cool little community. We've got 1,122 people as of yesterday. I hadn't looked today, so we're always that number is always changing, but right now about 1,122 people in there. So come in and be part of the fun. We would love to have you. And I'm loving our plan now. We've got the 111, the 112 back. We've got TQQQ. We've got covered calls. We've got naked puts. We've got the hedge. I think we've got a pretty nice little system. So we'll see how it does. Let's look at the markets today. NQ is flat as a flitter. Look at this, down 5 points, just doing nothing. It's almost like it's a Fed day. I don't think it's a Fed day, but that's the way the market's behaving, like it's waiting on something. Look at this. The E-minis up 1.5 points, doing nothing. It's in the opening 15-minute range. This is one of those days that you could probably do good on those SPX zero DTE things until the last 30 minutes of the day, and then all bets are off. But we are just in lunchtime chop. VIX is at 13, AD negative 70. So it may assume a little bit more weakness coming in with the AD being negative. Let's look at our big green monster, NQ. This is why we sold a covered call yesterday. We sold a covered call because we thought we were overbought. We will see how that plays out, but so far so good, I think. And the E-minis are fairly priced, I believe. Where's my lines at? There they are. E-minis are fairly priced. Look at this, right at the 6,100. We're 6,104 right now, which is a big number for the E-minis. So that's why it's probably going to jump right there. And we told you way back here that we were going to 6,100. And there we are. Let's look at our linear regression. Linear regression is still intact. We are in a mini move to the upside, in a bigger move to the upside after we had a little diamond consolidation here. And we occasionally have these little diamond consolidations from time to time. And then we make a run higher. So things like looks like we got some little more room to run on our move to the upside. So we'll be interested to see. Our accounts are doing really good today. I don't even know if this is right. Look at this. It said that we're up 824 in this account. We're up 581 in this account. We're up 215 in this account, up $1,600 on the day. So things are really good. We're at 78,398. Let's see how that looks. 78,398. Where did we end November? Yeah, 78,398. So we're doing really, really good. Everything's just marching right along. So let's see what. Oh, I wanted to show y'all this. Tom King shared, he must have watched our video yesterday saying that we were back in the 111, 112. And let's go to the live chat here. And Tom King says, just an FYI, on the 112 that I'm trading, I am buying the put debit spread out at 150 days. And he's doing it 100 wide and selling the naked puts at 45 days to expiration or so. Thus, I only have two tranches of naked puts at all times. Let's see. And selling the naked puts at 45 days or so. Thus, I only have two tranches of naked puts at all times and not like 6 to 8 like the long-term 112. I add new trades every 2 weeks, same income as always. I'm not reusing the PDS. I am simply letting them stack up as the naked puts expire every 30 days or so. Okay. So I have reduced the number of naked puts by calendarizing the trade, which reduces overall risk. And I have 8 to 900 wide PDS always working as hedges and income generators on slower pullbacks. Welcome back to the 1-1X bear trap trades. Makes 112s great again. Then he did like this. He said, if I do 112, 2X a month, 150 days, put debit spread, and 45 days, 2 naked puts, 135, 1 put debit spread, 30 days, 2 naked puts, 120 days, 1 put debit spread, 15 days, naked puts. So I'm trying to see exactly what he meant by doing all this. 10 put debit spreads and 6 naked puts. Okay. So I'm not sure if I understand exactly everything that he's doing, but I kind of like that. Let's look at doing one out 150 days on that. And I guess he's still going. Let's see if we even have 150 day strikes on this thing. Yeah, what do you do? We got 162 days. Look at that. So you could go out 162 days, and he's saying he's doing them 100 wide. So that means I guess he's still going to the 25 delta, and he's buying this 58.50, and then he would go to the 57.50, and that would be $15 or so, right? That look right? Whereas normally we would do it 50 wide and be about that. So I'm not opposed to doing either one. You're going to pay more that way, but you're going to get more downside protection. And then he's going out to about 45 days. Let's look at that. He's going out to about 45 days. And he does a 112. I kind of like the 111s better. And if we went down to the 10% probability of being in the money, let's see how this would work. Got a 9 and an 11. So we've got a 20 here. So that brings in not a lot of money. I don't like that. Maybe he's bringing this up some, because look, that's only bringing in $25. That's not a, I mean, yeah, that's not a lot. Let's make sure that's what it is. Yeah, it's bringing in, um, yeah, that's no credit at all. Let's edit order. Let's go back out to the 162 days. And if someone knows exactly how he's doing it, let me know. And we will, but let's see if we move this up. I mean, where'd my thing go? Where'd my plus positive go? Let's see. Let's clear order. So let's go 25 delta, like we would normally do it, which would be in this area.
Bobby, you're in the 43 days
Oh,
expiration.
no wonder. There we go. Thank you, Matt Jollywally. How you doing, man? Is Alabama going to be in the playoffs? Yes or no?
Do they deserve to be? No.
No.
Will they be? Possible.
No. Okay. So let's see if we did this. This would be like normal, right? But I would probably go, I'm always going to tinker with things. I'd probably go closer to 60 days.
Stacy typed something out.
What'd Stacy say? Lower your delta on the put debit spread, and he is doing 2 naked puts. So that brings in more money. Delta on the put debit spread somewhere around 20. Okay, so let's do that. Let's see, that's about a 20 right there. And so 57.50, 56.50. Okay. I could see doing that. What I would rather do is bring it down probably to a point that it's going to be that $10 that we normally do, you know, do something like that. 5,600, 5,500 for 970. And then I would probably go 60 days. Let's see what 60 days is. 57 days and do about a 10 delta. Let's see how much credit we could get there. 10 delta. What's he doing on his delta? What delta is he doing on his naked? I need to watch some of Tom's videos and see what he's doing. So if we brought in 22 here, that's more like it. Well, that's only $69 we're bringing in. I don't know. I need to watch and see what
But
he's
the
doing.
amount of risk that you're dealing with is not as large.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Let's see how this looks in our little thing here.
Because in theory, you could take assignment on that micro.
Yeah.
and it wouldn't be a major issue.
Let's see. What I like about something like this is getting the grind down protection that would probably help us with our TQQ grind down, which I really kind of like. Let's see. Let's add order legs. Yeah, that doesn't hurt us much at all there. See that? Probably what I could do, as long as I keep my hedges going, and that's all I want to do is I can do these as long as I keep my hedges going, is put on one of these. I could do it every 2 weeks or do once maybe per week even, you know, and keep this close to zero so that we don't get hurt in a crash. That's all that I care, because our income production from doing something like this would probably be bigger than any crash, because the crashes are so infrequent, right? We just can't play for the crash. We just want to make sure in a crash that we're not hurt. I don't want to go through that again. So I may could do one of these a week, you know, very possible that we could do something like this a week. And I wouldn't mind even going and doing my short naked put maybe even 90 days to bring in a bigger credit. But this is, this is good. It just enhances things. I kind of like that. Kind of like enhancing things. Let's see what we got here. What about positions, P&L? Start looking at how our positions work. Okay, Mike says, are you buying the 3-5 SPH or selling the 3? If buying, why not just sell the 3 and buy the 5 instead of doing the 112? That's a good question. If buying, why not just sell the 3 and buy the 5 instead of doing the 112? Trying to understand what you're saying, Mike. Are you buying the 3-5 SBH or selling the 3? Well, I've been buying them outright, right? That's what I've been doing. As long as my profits are sufficient. And so far, the profits have been really good. We were up 10% on capital used last month. So as long as I keep that little thing going, I'm more than happy to buy the hedges outright. So, we got lots of things to learn, y'all. I mean, I kind of like it again. Remember when we were doing the 112s back in June and July? I mean, we thought we had it down, y'all. I mean, we really did. Uh I even, and this is amazing, but at the end of July, I messaged Sosnoff and said, I said, Tom, I think I finally figured this thing out that I can be consistent. I said, I think we finally got something that's really good. And he's like, oh, that's awesome. And then it probably wasn't a week later and August 5th came and it was forever changed. So, but yeah, we can work on these. And again, I'll need y'all's input when we're doing this, on what we think that's going to be best. But I like our plan there. So we gotta revise the plan to put our 111 and 112s in there, and we got to figure this out, what days that we're going to do them. I like having this put debit spread for 150 days. Let me see if we can figure out our, let's see, where was I wanting to go? Let's go to our orders, activity, trade. Let's remove, let's see, this is our 162. Let's take this off. Let's take this off. Delete leg. Look at this. And how does this look with everything without having that negative? Let's see. P&L, what does this look like? It doesn't change much. I wish we had the same type of thing that we had in Thinkorswim that would allow us to evaluate our positions. But we really like this put debit spread thingamajiggy that looks like, if I can remember how to do this, curve analysis. And just looking at that, what does it look like to the downside? There we go. See, you got some nice protection. So we're at 6101, and this protection kicks in, way down here. Really way down here. If you wanted 100 wide, and I could still see me doing 50 wide, being happy with it. you know, and bringing it a little closer to the money. Just depends where I need to spend some insurance for the drawdown. And again, some of you may be saying, well, Bobby, what if the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 don't move in conjunction with each other? Well, normally they do. So I think I'm good there. Or what you could do is if you wanted everything in the S&P 500, instead of doing the TQQQ, you could do UPRO, right? Which is the 3X leverage ETF for the S&P 500, which would be kind of cool. So you got all kind of different things you could do. And I really like this. Really like something like this. We just got to figure out how we're going to do it. And I think I'm more I may do one a week. I may try one a week. You know, I wanted to say I was going to be more selective and do them on good down days, but maybe I could just do one a week and look at my risk graph and make sure that my hedges were still in place and that at least a 20% drop didn't hurt us. And if that's the case, then we could roll in some cash on these 112s, just do it in a smaller way. And now we're adding to our plan by having TQQQ that I believe, it's my belief that over the next 10 to 15 years, technology is going to be really a good place to be invested. What do I know? But it's just what I think. All right, guys. Good day today. Our accounts are doing great and everything looks good. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good rest of your day.